Well, hello there, my beautiful fearless ones. So today we're going to do a little bit different of a video. So today I bought something because I have seen it all over my social media. Not while I'm doing my intro, please. So I've seen that. Sorry, I have another new product that I wanted to, anyway. But I've seen this all over my social media, and I've read mixed reviews on it. And it's kind of an expensive product, and I keep saying and, but I wanted to try it, but at the same time I didn't want to try it. Like, reading mixed reviews kind of gives you the impression that it, I mean, it's a 50-50 chance, right? It could go either way. So the product is Laura Geller's Baked Balance-N-Brighten Color Correcting Foundation. So this is the pan foundation for older or mature skin that is supposed to be just very super flattering, and it's just supposed to be like this miracle foundation, right? It's supposed to be this very fancy foundation that's baked in Italy, and this just very, very good, and it's supposed to provide like full coverage. So I've seen this, and some of the videos look really, really good, right? Some of them look kind of cakey, and I saw this. I've seen this everywhere, and it's a more expensive foundation, and sorry, but then I saw it on Amazon, and it was like, I think 50% off or something like that, 40-50% off, and I was like, now that I can get down with, and it was sold like by Laura Geller, right, by the actual company, verified everything. So your girl purchased it, and I purchased it in the color Porcelain. I have no idea, you guys, if this color is even going to work for me or not, but we're gonna try this today. I am I wouldn't say middle-aged, but I am over 35. I'll confess, I'm over 35. I'm definitely over 30. Okay, so we'll see. Like, I don't have like super wrinkly skin. Like, I don't have really a lot of problems with my skin. Like, my biggest issue is my redness and some discoloration as far as the redness goes. Like, I've never had super oily skin that I get a lot of breakouts. I've never had things like that. I've never had, like, I don't have hyperpigmentation. I don't have a lot of other skin problems that some of you watching may have. And I also don't have a ton of like fine lines or wrinkles yet. But I just want to see, supposedly if you go real light with it, it can provide like a nice little sheer moment. It can look very natural. It can smooth and all that stuff. But then, you can put a little bit more on there, and it's a little bit more full coverage moment. I don't know, you guys. I really don't know. I doubt it. I'm going into this very, very skeptical about it. But we're going to find out. I'm genuinely curious. I want to find out. So, I'm going to go and I'm going to do a little bit of eye makeup on, put some brows on, put some eye makeup on, put some music over that, and then we'll come back, and I'm probably going to do some face primer because you should do face primer. We may do half face primer, half no, we'll just, I don't know. Either we'll do face primer or we won't do face primer. We're not going to do like a half and half and compare. That's not the video we're doing today. I just want to try this out for the first time and see what the results are. This is not like a super scientific video. This is not the video for that. I just wanted to play with it today. And then this is pretty much like the only face product that I'm going to use because I just want to see what my face looks like with just that. So we're going to be doing that today. So with that said, I'm going to be doing like a very neutral, kind of a light eye. I don't want very much on there because, like I said, I want to be able to see what this does like to my face and all that. So let's go ahead and get started and hope that everything comes out good. All right, so now we're ready to do my face. So we're gonna try the Laura Geller Product. It does come with half a mirror in here. I'm not sure what they're attempting to do with half a mirror, because yeah, I don't know what you're trying to achieve, but it says to use. Listen, we'll go ahead and read this. Okay. Baked, balance, and brighten. Balance your skin tone and brighten your day. Our iconic weightless formula is baked for 24 hours and hand finished in Italy, giving you the easy application of a powder with the benefits of a cream. For light to medium coverage, sweep and blend on face with a kabuki brush, repeating as needed. For fuller coverage, use a denser brush and apply in a patting motion. And I hate those infomercials, if you will, because the ladies that you see like applying the makeup, like, I don't know how they really do it, because some of them like swirl it, some of them like pat it. But y'all can tell me in the comments if you even see a difference. Because this side has nothing except the face primer, and this side is obviously where I am applying the foundation. I will say that it's incredibly difficult to get out of off of the thing, because it makes a horrendous mess. And we're going to gauge it too, because their whole thing is that it makes you look younger, right? Or it makes you, you know, it's you know, it's making your skin look better, right? We'll see, Laura. We'll see. Okay. I do have to say, you can see a difference between the side that I do have it on and the side that I don't. I'm not sure about the shade that I got. Maybe it was a little bit too dark. I'm not completely sure. I have that type of skin where if your skin is too light or too dark, you kind of have a hard time finding shades, because everybody has a ton of shades like right in the middle. But if you're really, really light or really, really dark, you kind of have a hard time finding, you know, the exact right color. And I'm really pale. Like I'm not like liquid paper white, but I'm not like albino white, but I'm, you know, I'm like a couple steps down from that, but not much. So what do we think? What do we think? My problem area is really my cheeks, and I feel like it did a fair job of covering covering up all of that redness. I mean, you can definitely tell. I also feel like it covered it up in a very like natural way, where it looks natural. Like it doesn't look like I have a ton of makeup on my face, which I like. So let's go ahead and we'll do this side. I also have to say, because I got very, very hot today, so my face is extra red. I'm also a little warm right now, so all the better. Alright. I mean, you can definitely... It's not bad, but I have to say, like, for the amount of kick up that there is in the pan, for how expensive this was, or it is, like, you know, normally, and for what they're advertising this as, this is not... I don't know. I think if you can get this on sale, if you have mature skin, maybe, and maybe the shade that I got is just too dark for my skin. I don't know. I got the lightest shade. And sometimes, listen, it happens. I get a lot of brands that their lightest shade is still too dark for me. You know, us super light skin girlies and super, you know, along with super dark skin girlies, often get overlooked, unfortunately. If I had medium toned skin, you know, there's tons of options there, because that's the majority. But when you have super light or super dark skin, it's just, you know, people either use your foundation shade for highlighter, or they use it for concealer, or not concealer, highlighter or concealer, or they use it for bronzer, contour. Which isn't wrong, you know, you use your makeup however you want to use it, but when your foundation is so light, you have to get like the lightest shade. You can't go like a shade up for a, like, it's hard to find a shade lighter for a concealer or for a highlight. But if you go too, like when you're as light skinned as I am, when you go too dark for like a bronzer, then you look, it looks wrong. You look sick. I also feel like it looks a little yellow or orange. I don't know. Y'all have to let me know. I have fairly neutral skin, so it doesn't pull, it doesn't pull warm or cool. It's kind of a mix of both. I would say it airs on the cool side, but it is kind of a mix of both. Like, it doesn't really, I have very neutral skin tone, you know, as far as like the undertone is very neutral. It's not warm or cool necessarily. All right, what do we think? Am I done? And I also feel like I'm having to use quite a bit. For them to say like you only have to use like a little bit, that's a bunch of malarkey. And I don't know, maybe I'm caking it on, but like I don't feel like I am. It doesn't feel heavy on my face, I will say that. Like, it doesn't feel heavy. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do some setting spray, and then I'm going to do like I would normally do. and I'll do lips, lipstick, and my eyelashes, and then we'll come back and do a finished look for you guys. So this is our finished look. Overall, I have to say, you know, I don't know. Am I impressed with it? Yes and no. Yes and no. It did an okay job of covering. I mean, you guys can tell from when I first started. It did an okay job. Is it what I would look for in a foundation? Not really. I look for more in a foundation. Now, granted, I didn't put anything on top of it. I didn't put bronze or anything on top of it. So, because I just wanted to see what just, you know, just the foundation looks like. And I mean, I did put setting spray on it too. And I feel like this side definitely looks more red than this side. And I don't know if it's because I have more lights on this side. I don't know. I feel like I need to put more on this side. Like, I don't know if that's what it looks like in the camera. I don't know. But you guys have to tell me. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna keep using it and see what I think, and definitely like add more products on top of it and see if they move, if they get displaced, because this is like a $40 or $50 foundation. Actually, let me look. I have a phone right here. If it will work for me. Or a Geller. Baked Balance-N-Brighten foundation. While that is loading, so listen, we'll figure out how much this is. I have to listen. As of right now, for a first impressions, I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5, and really it's like a 2.5, a 3. I feel like I'm being generous with a 3 out of 5. Does it do its job? Sure. The kick up in the pan was a lot. It got everywhere, like setting powder, except setting powder when you use translucent, it just kind of brushes away. It's like nothing, right? It goes away. Foundation actually has pigment to it. It actually has color to it, so it could stain your clothes. That is not what you want for makeup. Okay, so actually I was wrong. So the Laura Geller Baked Balance-N-Brighten Color Correcting Foundation retails for $38. So it's not as expensive as I thought. But you know, for $38, I still expect more. One of my favorite foundations is the Tarte foundation that I use. It's the Tarte Face Tape Double Duty Foundation. You guys see me use that a lot. That's $42, so that's only a $4 difference. I love that foundation. It's a liquid foundation. Of course, with dry skin, I generally prefer liquid or cream foundations over powder foundations. This is a powder to cream foundation, so we will, you know, we'll see how that sets for sure. But for dry skin, I have to say, my mascara is making little fleckies, but it doesn't look too cakey, except maybe like around my nose, maybe areas where I might have a little bit more cakiness. I don't know. Right now, I said 3 out of 5. I feel like that's being generous. Let me know if you've tried this. I have just seen this everywhere, and it seems like people are raving about it in the videos, and then when you read the comments, comments are something different. And I will say, I watched a video, and I can't remember if it was on Facebook or Instagram, and I actually commented on it because I'm somebody who shops a lot at TJ Maxx for, you know, high-end makeup beauty products, and you see a lot of Laura Geller products at TJ Maxx, and I have been looking for this foundation at TJ Maxx for a long time, and I've seen Laura Geller there, and I just assumed it was a TJ Maxx brand, to be honest with you. I really did. I mean, you know, I've heard of it for a long time, but I never really tried it. And then I started seeing all these videos, and I actually started thinking, well, you know, maybe this is actually like its own brand. Maybe it's not just one of those brands that TJ Maxx sells, I guess. I don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you shop at TJ Maxx, you know what I'm talking about. They don't have store brands, but they do have like a lot. They have certain brands that they carry more than others. Like they have name brands that are well-known brands, and then they have lesser known brands that they tend to restock repeatedly. So like, you know that you can typically you can go and find that specific brand there, right? If it's a lesser known brand, or maybe a smaller company, something like that. And that doesn't say anything about the quality. That just means that that's, you know, that they sell through TJ Maxx, whatever. I don't know. Let me know if you've tried this foundation or any products from Laura Geller, if you liked it, if you didn't like it. Let me know all of the things. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I commented on a video, and I said that, you know, you can find their products at TJ Maxx, and my comment got deleted. And I thought that was super, super shady, because they obviously don't want people to know that you can get their products at TJ Maxx. Which I don't know what that is, because I don't know how TJ Maxx is getting their products if the brand's not selling it to them, which obviously they are. So I don't know. All I know is that was a little shady to me, and that made me kind of side-eye on a little bit. So we'll see, but I'm not optimistic at this point. Listen, this has happened before where I've tried the products and first impression, and I'm just like, it's not good, you guys. This is not good. And then, you know, a month or two later, and I was sitting here going, this is a really good product. Like, I'm so glad I kept trying this. Like, this is amazing. I don't know. I'm sitting here, like, in my mind, I'm sitting here going, that's not going to be the case. You know that's not going to be the case. But I always think that. When I have a negative first impression, I always think that. And sometimes it does turn around. So, you never know. We will keep trying it. Maybe I will end up loving it. I doubt it. I really doubt it. Don't feel like I will. But anyway, as always, let me know what you think of this look in the comments below. I will, as always, include a full list of everything I used for this look in the description box below, as well as in the description box of every single one of my videos is a link to my website, beautifullyfearless.com. On my website is a link to my Instagram, which I'm trying to build up right now, so please go over there and go follow me over on the Instagram. Like this video if you like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, ring that bell icon to get notified whenever I upload a new video, because you never know what kind of content's going to pop up over here on this channel. I thank y'all so much for watching and putting up with me. I love y'all so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!